Well, if you ask Representative Garnet Coleman if any good can come from such tragedies as Newtown or the death of Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, it would be to reverse a trend that's meant less and less funding for mental health services here in Texas. Representative Coleman suffers from a mental illness himself. He sat down with us earlier today to share his story. From his fourth-floor office, Representative Garnet Coleman, a Democrat from Houston, recalls his darkest moment battling mental illness.
The end of this story without major help was that I would kill myself, that I'd be dead, and that there was no doubt about it in my mind.
Plenty of his colleagues on the House floor who have come and gone over the years may not know the 22-year House veteran has bipolar disorder. Coleman admits he was battling a disease he didn't understand at the time. But it was in 1994, after his father passed away, that he really knew something was wrong.
I was anxious and depressed. So anxiety makes you want to escape the things that are making you anxious. So at that time, I just got in my car, walked out of the house, got in the car. It was just too much to handle.
Coleman says he left with the clothes on his back, gone for a month, going from motel to motel.
But if I thought I was paranoid about it, so I thought if somebody was going to find me, I better move.
After his wife and family tracked him down, Coleman says he hit a turning point. He eventually checked himself into a leading psychiatric hospital where doctors diagnosed and treated him. That treatment is what Coleman says continues to help him lead a healthy life today.
Because if people have the right medications, the right counseling, and the things like that, then they're likely to be asymptomatic.
And as Coleman keeps pushing for more money and early intervention programs in Texas, he hopes if any good can come from tragedies like Newtown, it will be a renewed focus on helping to find those suffering from mental illness.
But the state of Texas has fallen way behind, and anything that we can, that is a catalyst for changing those things is important.
Coleman says he will file legislation this session dealing with mental issues, whether it be among those in society or those in prison. He's also hopeful lawmakers can restore some of the cuts made last session to mental health, but neither the House nor Senate base budget show little, or both of them show little movement for undoing those cuts. Paul?